With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Left side, Garland. Allen a screen. Shoots. And the shot is good by Garland. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Mavs get their last shot to go. For three, Allen. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Pass to Wood. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
And, you know, since having his role expanded, Wood has really blossomed and grown into it. He's a very talented, dependable forward in this league.
And Fall gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Doncic. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Here's Wood. It's deflected. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Pass to Okoro. Jacks up a three. Here's Fall. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Doncic with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Wood inside. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Pass to Garland. Here's Fall. Very solid offensive production, averaging 18 points a game. Mitchell with the ball. 4 on the clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And he sinks the second.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Okoro. Uses the glass on the layup.
I just love the ball movement.
1:24 left in the opening quarter. Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Mitchell, good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. An area of big improvement for Christian Wood recently is defensive presence. He's been doing more on that end of the floor the last couple of seasons.
It's both from the stripe. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Garland for three. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Pass to Dinwiddie. Now Wood. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Wood's got 6.
Well, Wood has a really solid jump shot, and that one well within his range.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Okoro on the wing. No good on the triple. Ooh, it's stolen. Here's Allen. Wood grabs the board. Now Green. Tipped away. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. Up 6.
The Cavaliers, 16.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
To the middle. Here's Kleba. Can't get it to drop. And it's Cleveland the other way.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Back to Rubio. Pass to Najee. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Fall. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the paint. Rubio with a steal. Bogdanovich from long range. Pure from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here is Green. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. McGee with a steal. Pass to Green. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Back to Najee. Second chance effort. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And the free throw, no good. After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021.
Hiring Jason Kidd, B.A., and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Fall. 10 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
To the inside. Wood. And a nice finish on the layup. Wood's got 8.
You know, one of Wood's natural gifts, staying in control after drawing the contact.
Pass to Fall. And he jams it home with authority.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
The offensive rebound. And Wood with the stuff.
You know, I think this is where Wood's activity level is through the roof. He is a monster on the glass.
Hey, watch Ricky.
Here's Fall.
I see you.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Kleber with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Tremendous production from Wood tonight. When he gets enough touches, you can expect big numbers.
Here's Fall. Back to Rubio. Here's Fall. Guarded by Wood. Here's Fall. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And that one misses. From deep, here's Doncic. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, you know, Doncic, with this combined package of skill and confidence, that pull-up jumper is a real weapon for him.
First personal foul.
And the free throw, no good. Now here's Doncic. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. As impressive as the numbers were for Mobley as a rookie, the consistency stood out the most, Grant.
Yeah, no question, B.A. Mobley shows up and makes an impact every night. He just finds ways to help the team even when the shots aren't there. He's the type of player that fits with any system.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. And here comes Cleveland. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pass to Allen. Mobley, right side. Allen a screen. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Wood. And it's Allen who slams it home.
You know, because Allen is so quick with his feet getting out of setting the screen, it makes him hard to guard in the pick and rolls.
Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Outside Mitchell. Wood grabs the board.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
The open shot, Doncic. And it's Dallas scoring again.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Pass to Mobley. Allen with it. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
I see you, Jarrett. I see you expanding your game, broadening the horizons. Nice looking shot there, big fella.
Inside. And Wood with the stuff.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
You know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Now Dinwiddie. Pass to Wood. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Allen on the wing. And here's Garland. Off target from three-point range. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Garland for three. That one no good. And Doncic launches from deep. And the Mavericks, another three.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
And Dallas calls time here.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Mavericks timeout call.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Put your hands together for your detailed.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Here's Fall. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The Mavericks pull it in. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And B.A., they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Here's Bullock. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's McGee. He's off on the layup. Outside Bogdanovich. Right wing. Pass to Fall. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. He's got 22.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. And they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Clock at 6. Here's Fall. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
And here are the Mavericks now, trailing by 13. Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the paint. Pass to McGee. It's hauled in by Fall. Kleber with a steal. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Cavaliers. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here comes Cleveland. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. Woods over to help. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now the Mavs on the run. Dinwiddie, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
From deep, here's Doncic. That shot is off. Here's Fall. Wood grabs the board. This Maverick squad struggling. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. They get it back. They set the screen. Launches a three. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Cleveland calls timeout. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
Garland for three. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
They get the rebound. Kicks it to Doncic. Drops one in from the wing. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Really good pass from Finney Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. Again, Doncic missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And another miss by Cleveland. And the Mavericks with possession here. 17-point game. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
And the Cavaliers making a change here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic outside. No good. A bit long that time.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Fall. And stolen by Wood. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Yeah, another thing they did well defensively, closing out. Inside and outside, their defenders were flying out to shooters.
Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. Here's Fall. Pass to Okoro. Clock at 4. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist. Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Cavaliers.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a two-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
Good work there as it goes. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by.